The Black Ops 7 Zombies beta is finally here, and in this video, we're going to go ahead and pack-a-punch every single weapon available in Black Ops 7 Zombies so far. In total, we have 16 weapons in the Zombies beta, some having their own unique pack-a-punch abilities, so we're going to jump in game, test them all, and show you which is the best gun so far. Alright, so the first pack-a-punch weapon I'm going to test here is the Echo 12 shotgun, where it's now Deja Boom, and let's see what its pack-a-punch ability is. So, it's still single-fire shot. It's got double the ammo. Also, I'm hearing a very strange sound. It becomes the Deja Boom. And it's got 12 in the magazine just by default. That sound was so weird. That sound was so bizarre. Okay, but damage-wise, non-papped, it's doing... It's okay. I think when you have this fully kitted out with all the meta attachments, it might be better. Or is it this thing that's making that sound? Oh my god, that is creepy. We also have this lovely ADS. Using the Arc M1 launcher, it becomes Archimedes Insight. It has 24 rockets, and it has a limitless clip. So, we can just go like this. Oh my gosh. It is ridiculous. And it collapses as well. Oh my god, it's like a launcher sniper. Oh my god, this thing is insane. It really could be the high round weapon. This is so sick. Ravager. Gone. Gonzo. Oh, I think a bear's spawning. Yo. Right, let's see. Against this. Oh. I really expected a lot better. I expected a lot better from that. Weirdly, this was good, and now it's like... It's not that great. I thought this was really good, and now it's just really mid. That definitely needs a bit of a weapon pass. Oh my god. Alright, our next weapon is going to be the M8A1, which turns into the Macro Aerator. Let's see, does it have any special pack-a-punch ability? So it is now still a 4-round burst. I think it's gone from a 3 to a 4-round. I could be wrong. M8A1 versus Ursa. Oh, it's not great. Oh, that's not great. Wasn't tripping. The M8A1 is a 4-round burst by default. So this one doesn't get a unique pack-a-punch ability. So the next weapon to test is the starting pistol for Black Ops 7 Zombies, the Jaeger 45. And as standard, it's just a standard pistol, as you would expect. But when pack-a-punched, it does get a pretty cool ability. So pack-a-punching right here becomes Jerry, and I'm sure if you have this with a Kimbo in your gunsmith, you would have 2 of these. But this now has a much more bigger crosshair because it's now a shotgun pistol, which is super, super cool. This is blue rarity, so it's not great at the moment. But as you can see, it is basically a shotgun. And you get pretty much the same damage, if not even better damage, by shooting it with hip fire, where that crosshair gives you a lot more of a sort of tighter spread of that bullet to act more like a shotgun bullet. Almost like a pellet there. Now, I think with the right gunsmith build, the fire rate on this could absolutely be increased. In a Kimbo, this could actually be fire. Like, yeah, put on a fire mod or something. This weapon would actually be amazing. Probably one that you would have in your back pocket as like the secondary weapon whilst you're running around doing like the main Easter eggs and stuff. We've got Deadshot Daiquiri. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That really helps with this pistol. Oh, that's really, really good. So the next weapon we're going to try is the Dravec 45 SMG. It is absolutely incredible in the multiplayer beta, so I assume it's going to be incredible in zombies. This becomes the Up Year 1819, and we're here on a Ravager round. We've got a lot of ammo, and I think the fire rate on this weapon is really, really good. Like, this is just so solid. Put an extended mag on this, maybe even a fire mod, and this could also be a solid, solid weapon choice to use inside of BO7 Zombies. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Chill out, Ravagers. Chill out. Okay, we are now trying out the Razor 9mm SMG, which becomes Aniwa's Frenzy. We've obviously got double the ammo, Let's see, do we get any cool Pack-a-Punch abilities? Let's test it. So we get this really interesting crosshair. Oh, and the fire rate on this, actually really nice. Oh, this is quite nice. Yeah, you get that really tight crosshair when it's Pack-a-Punched, which I guess really helps with the hip fire. This also seems like a really, like, just all-round good SMG, like solid, reliable. Whack an extended mag on this, maybe up the fire rate with the fire mod. Yeah, this thing could be really good. It feels a bit like an AR, but it's not. Okay, next weapon to test out is the Peacekeeper SMG, one of the fan-favorite Black Ops 2 weapons returning. To go ahead and Pack-a-Punching this, we get the Utu's Petition, where we've got a really good amount of ammo. And let's see. Oh, yeah, I like that. I like that. Yo, I really like that. Right, let's get some double tap going. Okay, now we've got a full horde. Let's test this out. Oh, this thing is good. We've only got it PAP 1, but we're on round 25. And that fire rate, it's just doing bits for hoarding points. This could be good. Obviously, with the current point system, hoarding points is not quite the same. But for cursed mode, wow. This could actually be a contender for one of the best, like, hoarding weapons. Yeah, I really like this. I really like this. It doesn't have a Pack-a-Punch ability per se, but it's just very, very strong. Even on round 25 here, PAP 1 with double tap. This is absolutely just slaying through zombies. So we now have the Coda 9 pistol, which I think is the Cap 40 equivalent here for BO7. And yeah, normally it's a fully auto pistol in its basic form. It's got 25 rounds. Obviously, we don't have any attachments on it. If you go ahead and then Pack-a-Punch this, the Coda 9 now becomes no cap. Obviously, a reference to the Cap 40 from Black Ops 2. And we also get double the ammo now with 450 rounds in the magazine. Imagine, again, akimbo, this thing could be really, really nice. Here we go. Let's test. So it is fully auto. Again, this could be an amazing back pocket weapon in akimbo. These could actually be incredible. Even PAP 1 here on round 26 against some of the Ravagers. The fire rate with double tap is just insane. Let's see if we can get a horde going. Uh-oh, we've got the Zersa Bear in here. Oh, no. This thing is good for zombies, but it is not even making a dent in the Zersa Bear. So the next weapon we're going to test here is the Raiden 45K. This is another SMG, a very, very popular one in the multiplayer. Pack-a-Punched, it becomes Sybil's Sentence. We get some more ammo for it, but let's see, do we have an ability? Oh my god. That just disappeared out of nowhere. So this becomes fully automatic, and it seems that's all we get for this weapon. Nothing too crazy with the Pack-a-Punch ability. The fire rate is crazy fast, though. Like, again, this feels like an AR, but it's not, especially with the attachments that we got on it. I'm around 30, so guns are not going to be particularly strong. We've got just ravaging around, causing chaos. And I think it's dropped everything that it ate. That's quite nice. Okay, the next weapon we're testing is one of the LMGs in the game, the Mark 78, which when Pack-a-Punched becomes the Meteoric Calamity. We now have a full 100 rounds in the mag. Let's give this a go. And also the sight I've got on this is weird. So I don't think it changes at all. Pack-a-Punch ability-wise, nothing's changed, but you do have very little recoil, which is very interesting. I think, again, if you have the right build on this, the movement will be a lot slicker with this speed cola as well. This build, I am actually running around like as if I'm running around with a pistol. I am gliding around the map with this. Maybe that is the Pack-a-Punch ability, I don't know. I am shook how quick I'm running with this. It's like I've got, like gung-ho or something. I don't even have stamina up right now. That's actually really crazy. What the hell? Ooh. Oh, we got the ray gun, baby. Okay, well, we know this won't have a unique Pack-a-Punch ability, but it's still one of the weapons in zombies that we need to Pack-a-Punch here. And this is the classic ray gun. So just like BO6, it is the Porter's X2 ray gun. It looks absolutely beautiful, exactly as it was in BO6. I don't think it's changed whatsoever, but it's just super, super nice. And is one of the 2 wonder weapons that we can currently get in the beta for Black Ops 7 Zombies. Okay, the next weapon we're going to be testing is the other shotgun within BO7 Zombies, and this, my friends, is the M10 Breacher. So this is quite a slow firing shotgun by default with no attachments on. When Pack-a-Punch, it becomes the X10 SIT Fracture, and this thing becomes a lot better. You've got a much wider sort of hip-fire crosshair, and it does shoot a little bit quicker, although not too much quicker that you would notice a substantial difference. It definitely needs to be, I think, built out in the gunsmith to be a little bit more sort of potent to make it better. There is one ability that I've noticed though. So the crosshair at the moment is quite open. If you hold down right trigger, you then see it gets a lot smaller and you can do a charge shot. So I'll show you again. This is the normal crosshair. Holding down right trigger, we can see that the barrel in the gun starts to spin. If we get a few zombies out and then shoot, you would think it would do a little bit more damage. Some sort of ability there. It doesn't look like it has any sort of noticeable effect when you charge up that shot. It just charges and then you shoot. And I guess it's more of a direct shot, more accurate shot, but it doesn't seem to do anything noticeably different. The next thing we need to test is the only melee weapon available right now, which is the Flatline Mark II. And when upgraded, it becomes the Ticker Shock. And as you can see, the damage on it is pretty good. Does it get any new Pack-a-Punch abilities? It doesn't look like it. And also, the swing is a bit slow. Normally, it's quite slow. But yeah, even when papped, it seems to be quite slow. Okay, a surprise to no one. But we have ourselves the Ray Gun Mark II. Now, we know what this looks like and what it does when it's Pack-a-Punched. But let's go ahead and do it anyway, because we need to go ahead and show this for the video. But it is the Porter's Mark II ray gun, and the camo on this looks absolutely beautiful. Look at that. Just get a nice inspect while looking around in the sky. Oh, yeah. And it does some beautiful damage when Pack-a-Punch, of course. And this is going to be an incredibly strong weapon to use until about round 42 in Black Ops 7 Zombies currently. Triple pap, round 42. At that point, you will notice it will start to drop off. But until then, it is an absolute monster. And as you can see clearly on round 11 with all the perks, yeah, this thing is bonkers. Okay, the next weapon we're trying to Pack-a-Punch here is the M15 Mod 0. Out of the box, it's had some pretty weird attachments, so let's see what this is like upgraded. It becomes the Nyx Fall. We've got 60 of 720 rounds. That's pretty impressive. Let's give this a go. So yeah, I've got an infrared sight. And does it have any special Pack-a-Punch ability? It doesn't seem it at the moment. It seems to be a fully auto weapon just doing its thing. I mean, it seems fairly strong for round 15. It's not bad, but yeah, it doesn't seem like this has any unique Pack-a-Punch ability. So the last weapons we need to Pack-a-Punch in this video is the sniper rifles in Black Ops 7. So the first one we've got here is the VS Recon. This is your DSR 50 equivalent. And as it's standard, it's got 6 rounds. It's got 42 in reserve. It's a pretty powerful sniper. Obviously, this is the loadout rarity, so it's not that strong. But it is able to collat. It is pretty good. The fire rate is a little bit on the slower side, as you can see right here. I'm sure, again, with the right attachments on, it could make it a bit better. But now that we go ahead and Pack-a-Punch this, it now becomes the Viscera Reconfigurator. And we can see it's got a laser on it just by default. That wasn't on the gun originally. It's got a laser on it. But actually, the laser might be what I've had on by default. But we can see the crosshair is now super locked. But you can hip fire this thing, and it is a beast. Look at that. That's so good. I think if you didn't have a sniper scope on it and had like, you know, just like an ACOG scope or even just an iron sight with that crosshair, that would be so good. There we go. That is the VS Recon Pack-a-Punched, a very strong sniper. But we now have one more sniper to go. Right, so normally the XR3 Ion Sniper Rifle, it is a sort of energy sniper where you can just sort of hold down the trigger and it's a semi-auto. You can also shoot it single fire if you want to. But as you see, every time you shoot, it actually shoots like 3 bullets at a time. So this will be very interesting to see how different it is when it is Pack-a-Punched. In the Pack-a-Punch, it goes from the XR3 Ion to the Pandemonium OG. And that, oh my god, this just looks really cool as a design. But it actually has less ammo now. It's Pack-a-Punched. It had 15, now it's got 10. Which is very, very interesting. So let's see, do we get a Pack-a-Punch effect? So let's see here. Got a Ravager. So it still shoots triple. But let's see, if you hold down the trigger, it still shoots the same. Let's see, the crosshair's not changed. It's still shooting 3 bullets at a time, which is a very interesting trait for a sniper. It doesn't seem that it gets any additional benefit as far as I can tell. I think if you popped like an extended mag on this, I think it would be really, really useful. Definitely want to try this with double tap though, out of curiosity. Let's see, if I hold to charge, it just fires fully auto like that, using all the shots. So a little bit disappointed with that one there. But that is every single weapon Pack-a-Punched in Black Ops 7 Zombies. Let me know what is your favorite standout weapon so far. This isn't the full list. There's going to be a ton more weapons in Zombies when the full game launches in November. This was a look at all the weapons available in the Black Ops 7 Zombies beta.